Yeah, it's a Bussy Rebecca, just the same as Lucy, but a better Lucy. Alrighty, so let's see what we got for the top 5, shall we, gentlemen?
Yes. All right.
Go ahead.
All right. We like strong women, right? We like commanders. We like redheads. All right. And this is from a classic PlayStation era game. Ashlyn from Jack 2 and Jack 3.
Ashlyn.
Really?
Yeah. Look, dude, like I said, this was a very hard list to make. So I had to retrace my steps, and I thought, oh, yeah, I do sit for Ashlyn. All right. Story. She was a contact for Torn. She's the one that gives him information about Baron Praxis. She pretty much threatens to shoot Jack and Daxter. They help her. She gives them some gear. Then we see them work together a few times. Then it's revealed that she's Baron Praxis' daughter, and Jack is shocked. Then she realizes her dad is a psycho, so she decides to help Jack and Daxter. And then, her dad's dead. The Dark Eagle King's dead. Everything's fine. Oh wait, then the sequel comes out. Jack is kicked out of the city for something he didn't do. Ashlyn tries to save him. Yada. I think what I like about Ashlyn is just she's such a bossy character, yet it's not bad. Like she knows how to command the room. Like the end scene for Jack 2, she's talking to Torrance saying, "Come on, we gotta go to Daxter's new bar for the party." Torrance like, "Nah, I can't." And she's like, "Ken Hut, as the new commander of the Crimson Guard, you must escort me to the dance." Yes, sir, ma'am. I hope you're a good dancer. Let's see. I'm just like, whoa, this chick. I agree with Daxter. She is sexy. Like, god damn. Like, I'm sorry, Kira, but Ashlyn, damn. But yeah. I think what I also like is that she's also a softie. She does care about her friends. Like, even to the point where when they all gather together making a plan for the metalheads, and Viger comes in, she tells him, Colonel Viger, you're demoted. Like, your status in the city council is denied, and you must be asked to leave. I'm like, wow, this chick is strong. Plus, goddamn, it's her voice. I don't know what it is. It's so calming. I don't know why. And okay, you can deny this all you want, but she and Jack kissed at the end of Jack 3. Okay, you saw it. She grabbed his shoulder. They leaned down. Daxter just went like, Okay, I'm confirming it. Jack X Ashlyn. Okay, I'm sorry, Thorn, but I like Ashlyn with Jack more. Okay, fuck you. Sorry. That was.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add there?
Sorry, that was repressed memories. Just overall, Ashlyn's a badass commander. I wouldn't mind being under or over. Yes, I have to. That's my number 5.
God damn.
Sorry, I just like her and Jack more together. Okay, go ahead, Nate.
Nate, your turn, man.
One redhead to another.
Yo, what?
Sumire Yoshizawa from Persona 5.
Yo, fucking what? What the fucking Nicholas Tricky smoothie? Like without a care in the world.
He's not a Persona fan, remember?
Well, he likes Persona. He just doesn't know who the fuck you're talking about. So, wow, yeah. Brandon, are you okay, buddy?
I'm guessing he has her higher.
I'm not saying a damn thing.
I'll take that as a yes.
All right, go ahead.
But hey, top 5 though, still good. So.
There's top 3, but that's for a different story. Go.
Yeesh. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Sumire. Oh my god, I did not think I was gonna like her when I got Royal for the first time. Because when you got Royal, it's pretty much the same thing, starting off with like Joker, like getting out of the casino. But then he got cornered. So she came in and helped him out. It made me wonder, who is this mysterious redhead? But then we got to see her like glimpse of it for the first time during Kamoshida's arc. She was a bit of like a side character, but when we get to like around the Monorame arc, you find out that she's a gymnast and an honor student. That's impressive. Because Jesus Christ, she is flexible and she is very good with acrobatics.
Oh yeah.
And it really paid out due to like the confidant abilities. There's like, seriously, those abilities alone really helped you out in battle. But then we got to around the summer arc where we got to learn more of her backstory, where we found out her sister died in a car crash. That was fucked up. I just feel so bad for her. And yeah, she remained like a bit of a side character until like we get that one glimpse in the Okuma arc, a sidetrack, where we get to see her awakening. And I definitely love during that time when she pulls out the mask, no blood comes out. That was actually a good reference to what will happen in the third semester. Mm-hmm. And again, I am just that pissed off that none of the Vanities recruited her to fight against Shido. What the hell?
It's a perfect opportunity.
Literally, that would have been great. Like, it would have been impressive to see like Sumiri's reaction to seeing Akechi snap for the first time. That would have been amazing. What the hell, Atlet?
Guys, remember this. They're in high school. They're idiots.
I'll join you in that one later, bro.
Am I wrong? Come on, I'm not wrong. Going.
You're not wrong, but still. Yeah, we didn't get to see her much during the Shido arc and the Yada Veil arc, but when we get to the third semester, where you had to team up with Sumire and Akechi to find out about this new palace, and when we find out that it's Maruki in that palace, oh my god, that reveal, that twist, holy crap, I was not expecting that. And it actually stayed true to Cinderella, because like it was around the time where her transformation came off and her disguise as Kasumi, it faded away. And when we get to see Sumire for the first time, because like Kasumi is very outgoing and very athletic, Sumire is just very shy. And she blushes easily every time you're trying to make a move on her. She was so big red when Joker got too close to her.
It's literally.
That was just so adorable. I was like, okay, Violet EXE stopped working. Please reboot. But when we get to see that real transformation, and when she unlocked Sundrion, unlocked Ella, and Vanities, she is a really good crit. And I definitely love that showtime that she has. It actually symbolizes like her newfound resolve, and I definitely love that little throwback. Very elegant, very powerful. And holy hell, she could kick butt with that rapier. It's amazing.
Yep.
Though, like Ingrid, she can eat a lot. Wow. Because like when we get to the confidant, that benzo box. How in the world is she able to eat all that in seconds?
No, I just eat that, not just eat that in seconds. How is she not getting that much weight? Where does that go?
I don't know. Maybe she's secretly a Saiyan or something? I don't know. So yeah, that's my number 5, Sumire Yoshizama, a really good character that I wish we get to see more.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Go ahead, EDA. Your turn, man.
Sorry, I had to make a public service announcement. Futaba is best girl. Sorry, guys.
Oh, so you're now Trey now?
Do I look black?
Oh, yeah. EDA, we'll word to him later.
Can I finally get 2 seconds to speak?
Yes.
No.
All right, it's my first time.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Now, these girls are part of the same series, but they were in different games.
Wait a minute.
It's my favorite series It's one of my favorite underrated games of all time. Yes, they're Overlord girls.
Oh.
Okay, which
Oh,
ones?
okay. I thought of something else.
What did you think, Nate?
I thought it was the Tail series.
No, that's later.
Hmm.
All right, from the first game, we got Rose.
Rose?
And the second game, Dark Fae. Okay, explain the laugh.
Hold on a second.
We kind of saw that coming,
Oh,
Brandon.
come on, really?
What
Oh, fuck.
Okay, what is your problem with these two?
I don't have a problem. I'm surprised they're this freaking high.
I like them. What do you want? It's a personal choice. What do you want from me?
Explain, please.
Okay. Overlord, I've said it 1,000 times. It's a game about being bad. The question is, how bad are you? In the first game, you got two choices: good, bad, or bad. And if you go good, bad, your mistress is Rose. The first time you meet her, she's basically helping refugees at a burning castle with tentacle demons. And she's like, yeah, you seem capable. How about you help me? My luggage is back there. Why don't you go grab it? And I'm like, okay, this woman knows how to take charge. And yes, she does. Taking charge is putting it mildly. I mean, she takes over and helps you with an empire, man. Every little detail she has. And when we find out about her sister, which is basically the embodiment of lust in this, which is not unintentional. You gotta choose. Now, I'll admit I have chosen both in various games. I think I like Rose just a little bit more than Velvet. I mean, because Velvet's just designed for the sex appeal. Let's just be honest.
Yes, it is. Easily.
Yeah, Rose is actual character. And she's much more funny. This is her talking about her sister. Father was never around, and mother always spoiled her. Her own puppy, her own pony. Guess who had to clean up all the blood? Yeah, her sister was dark.
Mm-hmm.
And she's officially the canonical mother of the fourth Overlord. That is a confirmed fact. So it's canon.
Okay.
Speaking of Overlord 2, Dark Fae. Look, in this one, you get 3 choices for the main mistress. But you still keep them all. It's really just what boon do you want first. When you first meet Fae, she's this noble queen of light, fairy, protector of all that is good and decent. Yeah. Boring.
Yeah.
But as the game progresses and shit gets worse and worse and worse, she kind of realized, okay, let's make a deal with the lesser of two evils. And you charge a mystic artifact to gain power. And you're like, okay, that's not enough. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I've caused the death of so many people. It's only fair that you take my life too to charge it. So as you charge it, you kind of end up infecting her with your evil. And that transformation, that new look she has is awesome. I love it.
That look is thumbs up for me.
Oh yeah. But then you get this stupid choice of either taking her as is or overcharging her and turning her into a ghost, which then becomes your mistress. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not a necrophile. This time. This playthrough, I'm not doing the necrophile thing. Sticking with her as is. And the best part is, after you buy everything you need to get that special scene, she's like, you're evil, I'm evil. What's there to talk about? Get in here. And you get down to business.
So it's that kind of bad, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I find him intriguing. I find him fun. And it just goes to show you, not every girl interested in evil has to be a hideous skag with jagged teeth. Looking at you, Brandon. Yeah, those are my number 5.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. So, Fire Emblem.
Oh my freaking god! I know who this is.
Yeah, we all like different Fire Emblems, don't we? At least the 3 of us here. The one over there, it just doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. My point exactly. This is Dorothea from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. What?
No, it's not that. Like, I like Dorothea too, but I'm laughing because Shamir and Dorothea share the same voice actor, and they're 2 different characters.
I know. But yes, Dorothea. First time playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I went the Eagle route because goddamn Dorothea impressed me. I mean, she looks really good with that uniform. I am not going to deny that.
I mean, she is one of the more beautiful characters in a cast, so.
Easily. I mean, just her personality, the character that they put behind her, and just plus the dress she had when like doing the whole like when we're going down the marriage route for her. I'm like, okay. Now this is a girl that keeps herself proper. I like that. And yes, her moveset is great. It's just overall the cast behind everything in Fire Emblem 3 Houses is just so unique. Like, each one is like it's like not just Persona. I'm like, which one am I gonna go for? Yeah. I'm sure Nate knows what I'm talking about with that. And plus, dear God, the English dub of Dorothea has a record. Literally,
she's an amazing singer. I'm amazed.
I'll name just a few. She is Sister Ivory from Eden Zero. She is Maki Zenin from JJK. She's Wakana Sumeragi from Scarlet Nexus. And also she is Elizabeth from Vivi for Light I Song. Like,
and she's Noelle from Burn the Witch too.
Yes, she is. She's Noelle from Burn the Witch. She also does Miwa Kasumi and JJK as well as Maki Zenin. I'm just like, range. Freaking range.
She's one of the newer voice actors too. What the hell?
But yeah, just everything about her when you learn about her route in the Black Eagles is just really endearing and just really interesting to know. Fire Emblem, I know, has a lot of different like routes and storylines you can go down. But Dorothea was definitely one for me on my very first playthrough. So that's why she's my number 5. Dorothea.
Nice. I just love how we brought in Black Eagles and Blue Lions.
Seriously. I'm surprised. I swear to God, if Nicholas brings in the Golden Deer, I'm going to lose my shit.
He's probably not. Wait, does he actually like Fire Emblem?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Probably will.
No.
We'll see.
Number 4.
Yes. Well, this is quite the conundrum we have. Hang on, I need to call Nathan Drake for a little treasure hunt.
Oh my God.
Chloe Frazier from Uncharted.
Yes.
The one Nate should have fucked. Yes, you too, Nate. You should have fucked her too. Fuck you. Wait. Elena, yes.
Elena.
Fuck you, Elena, all right? Chloe's the best girl, all right? I played the demo of Uncharted 2, and god damn, hearing Chloe's better with Nate, I was like, okay, interesting. Then I see gameplay number 2. I loved her. I love her snarky attitude. I love her humor. And I just love how she and Nate just want to fuck each other. Like, the first scene they're together, she pounces him and they're trying to go at it. I'm like,
Hello.
oh.
Damn, talk about first impression.
I know, right? And throughout the game, like, she's a badass. Like, badass treasure hunter, badass gun shooter. And can we just say that the pool scene was fucking hilarious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Marco.
Polo.
You can't be serious. Come on, Marco. Polo. It's just Chloe's just fucking hilarious. And yeah, there was the plot twist that she was working with the main villain, but you know, she did eventually help. And seeing her, like, when she met Elena, and like the three of them were there, Nate, her, and Chloe. I just thought, oh shit, Nate, are you gonna lose one of your testes because of these girls? Because it's hilarious. I know. And I just love how she came back in 3, just helping out Nate, even though they're not fuck buddies. Like, it shows that despite being a treasure hunter, she's honorable, you know? I just like how every time she shows up, she's always trying to help. And goddamn, she got a spin-off game, which I heard it was okay, but the fact she was in a spin-off game was awesome.
We'll take what we can get.
Exactly. And plus, look, the movie might have been okay, but I did like Chloe in the Uncharted movie. I thought she was okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily why they chose Chloe over Elena for the very first live action adaptation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like I like the actress, and I like her dynamic with Tom Holland. It was good. So yeah, just Chloe, she does great as comic relief, but also having that whimsical charm. Plus, come on, her accent. Her accent is sexy, all right? I don't know what it is. I just like women with accents. So that's my number 4.
That's why I said, man. That's why she's good as both in that role and also Morgan from Dragon Age.
Oh shit! Seriously, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead, Nate.
Well, second tie. Yeah, they're both RPGs. Different games, same company.
Mm-hmm.
First one, it was mentioned before. And remember, never let go of the red string.
Mother.
Yeah, Kasane Randall from Scarlet Nexus. But who's tied with her? You think this curse of mine is a gift?
No.
Xion from Tales of Arise.
Wait, Brandon, is it a mental link?
I'm not saying shit.
Okay. I know it's not a mental play for sure. I know for sure. Oh yeah, 2 famous females that are badass leads in 2021 games. I'll go over with Kasane first because she was mentioned earlier. Oh boy. Getting Scarlet Nexus for the first time, I knew starting with Kasane's route was actually the right choice because Jesus Christ, Phase 1 really introduced her character pretty well. And of course, yeah, she's a kudere, like she is very blunt, she's very like cynical and very straightforward. Though it actually does make sense considering her powers and her backstory. Like she's pretty fucked up. I won't get into like full spoilers of it, that and I'm still like playing through the game and all that. But man, I feel bad for Kasane. Even after being adopted in the Randall family, she isn't accepted by the adopted parents, and it's sad, really. I mean, the only person that she really has that she is able to open up to is Naomi. And like RPGs, things didn't go well.
No, they don't. They never do.
Yeah. And playing through Kasane's route, like her interactions with the other cast members was just so good. Her rivalry and friendship with Sheedan, which I honestly had to ship those two. Like I think those two have really good chemistry. Her chemistry with Kagura was very, very hilarious, especially when they went on that date. Oh my god, because Kagura was having a hard time with the machine, and what does Kasane do? Step back. Literally uses her powers to cheat and pulls the teddy bear out. I'm like, Kasane did something that we would wish we could all do in real life.
Yeah.
Her chemistry with Kyoka, it was very good. I love her chemistry with the other characters as well. But what I really like about Kasane is that growth that she has. Like, she went from someone who was, like, not fully caring about things, like, someone who was very headstrong and very straightforward, to actually concerning about other people for a change. That growth was amazing, and it actually felt very natural. Which makes me wonder, it's so weird that she's the secondary main character, even though she should have been, like, the main poster for the character for Scarlet Nexus. It's not that I hate Yuito or anything, I just, like, I'm just finding meh. And yeah, Erica Mena's character, like, you guys know me, I gotta at least have at least one Erica Mena's character on my list somewhere. But enough about Kasane. Let's talk Shion. Oh man, I am so glad I got Tales of Arise for my birthday last year. Playing through that game, holy hell. It may not be Bazoria level amazing for me, but it is up there, because wow. The characters are very compelling, especially Shion. When we first saw her, it's almost similar in a way to with Pyro, where they're finding a container. Although, Shion is also has a pretty messed up life. She has a curse that prevents people from getting too close. It's sad, because like people think it's a really cool power, but she sees it as a curse. And for the first time that she got close to someone, it was with Alphen, and it makes sense because Alphen at the time, he can't feel pain.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually very interesting, because even though she's a Renin, she wants to take down the Renin Lords, thinking that taking them down, getting their cores, it would help her break free of her curse. And over the course of this series, well, she is pretty much a tsundere, though she can't really be physical abusive about it, considering her insecurity and all that. And it's actually very interesting, because that's actually very rare to see a tsundere like that. And my god, her banter with the other characters is very interesting. Having a bit of like a rivalry with Renwell to like actually becoming best friends with her. Being a little strict towards Law, having like a bit of a kinship with Dohulin, looking up to Kisara, it's amazing. Plus, I definitely love her interactions with Alpha a bit more. Because, yes, I do ship them. And yes, the game is aware of that because they ship them too. But wow, that growth over the course of the series and that twist later on, man, did it make me love Shion more. And it's amazing. Plus, I had to give props to her gameplay as well. We got a freaking gun girl in a Tales game. Like, we have seen guns used before, but it's mostly with the males. This is the first time we get to see a female actually bust a cap. Holy hell. And the arts that she could pull off, the mystic arts. You want to talk about firepower? This is firepower right there.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And yeah, I will say this, Shion is one of the few tsunderes that help revive that archetype for me. I'll get to the other one a bit later, but wow, that was amazing. And that ending though.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It was so sweet. It almost made me cry with happiness. And that credit, oh. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Tales of Arise definitely earned that award during the Game Awards.
Yes, it did. It deserved it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my number 4. Shion and Kasane, great female leads in Bandai Namco's games.
Get over here, man. Get over here. Go ahead, EDA. Your turn, man.
All right. There's really no way to sugarcoat this. Number 4 is Ryder from Fate. Hey, the games came first.
That is true, but holy shit.
Which Fate though?
True. Medusa, who do you think?
You're a douche. Such a douche,
I'm
man.
still trying to process.
You know, wow, we should have thought about that.
Oh, please. Like, I'm the only... Don't act like I'm the only guy you know of who would do her.
No, I would. I know Sieg would. He's probably doing it right now.
Anyways, go ahead, man.
What about Ryder?
Wait,
I think I just broke your brains.
wait, Astolfo?
No.
No.
Oh,
You're not Astolfo, man.
It's the
All
one
right.
from Shiro's universe.
oh, okay. Okay. Son, you got some issues.
Continue, please.
This is what's happening right now is more than enough of a reason to have her on this list. I can't add anything to this reaction, so let's just move on.
Damn it, fine.
Something to add.
No, yeah, about number 4. I lied. Xion from Tales of Arise.
Oh my God, Nicholas, you're still laughing about what I said? Jesus Christ, dude.
Pause.
All right, there we go. I muted him. You're good.
Yes. Tales of Arise. Jesus Christ, I didn't know this game would be this good. And Xion brought this level up there. As much as I love Velvet Crow from Berseria, she is literally almost there with her. Oh my God, her story, her gameplay, the Alphen moments, the moments, the team, just overall, just everything about this character is awesome. Plus all the other different costumes you could do for her.
It's amazing.
So freaking good. I was hooked to see what her powers was when Alphen raised that first blazing sword for the first time. Oh my God, yes. And that ending, the ending, it was so good.
It was beautiful.
It is so beautiful. The only reason why I have Xion this low because there may be a different Arise character you might see on this list. You will see. But yeah, I got nothing more to add. Number 4 goes to Xion.
Good choice, but fuck you for breaking me again, Burger.
No.
Jesus Christ, I'm still processing this. What the hell? Like, it was one thing with Ryder, but you surprising me with that one?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Big
should I
3
go?
time, guys. Let's go. I think EDA is dead right now.
I already muted. He's still muted, so let him laugh. Anyways,
Oh,
all right. Going from medieval times to the West, to the wild, wild West, boys.
oh.
Let's talk about this lady's redemption from being a housewife to being a full-time bounty hunter. I'm talking about Sadie Adler from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh.
What the fuck was that reaction? Wow.
Just interesting choice.
Yeah, I like widows. Okay. Actually, that's really.
yeah, because you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 1 because there was one in there too. But continue,
whatever.
please.
But okay, Sadie, her story is sad. I mean, the prologue of the game, you just start out. You're in a snowstorm. You come to this cabin. You see the O'Driscolls harassing a woman. You save her, and what does she do? She tries to attack Micah. Not the worst thing. I mean, if she did, maybe cut his neck, that'd be fine. Save us all a lot of trouble. But then we find out that it's her husband that died, and Dutch, he takes her in, and she joins the Vanderlyn gang. So slowly we see her kind of open up. Like, she is still quiet. She still treats Kieran as like shit because he's an O'Driscoll. But then during the mission in Rhodes, where she starts to actually, be more helpful in the community, dresses up like a cowgirl, uses a rifle, helps you fight off some of the Lemoyne Raiders. She's awesome. Like, I don't know. It's just something about Sadie. It's refreshing to see a woman that's not so prissy about her appearance. Like, she's even said that she and her husband split the work. So she hunts and sometimes he cleans. So it's like she knows how to use a gun, and now she's using it to full effect. Like, I like her story of trying to find a life without her husband, and she starts bonding with everyone, particularly Arthur, and then the Marshes, to the point where later on, when Jack and Abigail are captured, Abigail decides to help. Like, can we just say, besides Charles, she's the one that helps the most with Arthur? I mean, helping break out John, helping with a few other things, protecting everyone in camp. Like, she does everything. And when you pretty much get Jack and Abigail away from the camp, you tell Sadie to take them away as Arthur, and Sadie does. You tell Sadie does care for these people, but now she's got to separate. Skipped a few years, and now you're John Marston. You meet her, and she's a full-time bounty hunter. Like, she's just badass. I mean, her quick draw is on point. Her career is awesome, and I just love how she shit talks everyone. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, she'll shit talk you. And the fact that she's the one person that helped lead you to Micah and Dutch, that was awesome. She's always with you. She's an awesome blonde. She's a pure cowgirl, I love her. Plus, okay, look, this is a hidden detail I just found out. She farts. She farts in camp. I'm not shitting you. Like, you could just watch her sit, and then you hear, and I'm just like, what the fuck, Sadie? And also, okay, look, in another timeline, I would have shipped her with Arthur, but he's dead. So, kind of weigh your options. So, yeah, Sadie Adler, I'd ride to the sunset with her. She's just awesome. I wish Trey was here to see this, but you know what? Fuck him.
Didn't know you swing that way, man.
Oh, fuck you!
No, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Go, Nate.
I hate you.
Oh, I was able to calm down after that huge breakdown. Jesus
No
Christ.
kidding.
Well, even though it was like two, I would have drank water for this one, because for my number 3, it is Nessa for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Nice.
What? There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, it was a little tough to figure out which girl to go for Sword and Shield. But then I remembered that I kind of fell in love with Nessa first. And yeah, don't get me wrong, Sonia and Bea, they're great too. I love them.
Bea! Her name's Bea!
Bea.
Fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with Sonia and Bea. They're great. Usually when you fell in love with someone first, it's usually like that first impression. It's really kind of hard to beat sometimes. And Nessa, this is pretty much Misty done right if you think about it. Because yeah, Nessa, while she may be calm on the outside, but when it comes to gym battles, she is very competitive and very hot-headed. And even though, yeah, her team may not be that good when you first battle her, when you battle her in the rematch, though, she doesn't mess around. Her team can be quite vicious, like having that Dreadnought, having Toxapex, and even having Golisopod too. Golisopod is a really powerful Pokemon for a water type.
Yeah.
But I didn't fully love Nessa until the Twilight Wings episode, where we actually get to see she actually does struggle between being a gym leader and being a model at the same time. Trying to figure out which one to do first until she realized that she could still do both. And that scene with Milotic, that was beautiful. And I have to admit, Inés Quiñones, she did a good job voicing the character in that short series where, like, if Nessa does appear again in a future anime or adaptation, I would not mind to see Inés reprise her role, because she did it naturally. And yeah, Nessa as a model, she is beautiful, and when you get that secret card, her modeling in that dress, that is actually very nice. It's almost like Dorothea, where they actually have that classy look. So yeah, Nessa, that's definitely my number 3, being one of my favorite water-type characters in Pokemon.
Okay. Interesting. So, EDA, it's your turn. Who's your bronze?
Second tie,
Oh,
Okay.
Witcher girls. As in girls from the Witcher series, not witches.
I get it. Who are they? Because there's a right answer and a wrong answer for this.
Well, that's subjective. One girl is Siri.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
really?
The other is Trish Marigold.
Nope, fuck this.
No, you can't choose Yennefer considering his stance on the girl.
Yeah, Yennefer's a bitch.
What the fuck happened? What happened? I was getting water.
He picked 2 Witcher girls and one pissed Brandon
And
off.
neither is his favorite.
Well, shit, Nicholas. That's what I called Toma Love of Bad Luck.
Oh no, I
Oh,
knew
no.
he didn't like
You did
either
right.
of them. I knew he didn't like either of them when I picked them. That's not his problem. That's not my
No, it's
problem.
not.
That's
This was
his.
kinda
No,
mild.
that's not my problem for you choosing Siri. I'm okay with Siri. It's Trish. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go ahead and move on. I'm gonna decompress.
Look, I like Trish. I think she's funny. I think she's beautiful. I think she's powerful, and do not fuck with her, okay? Because that fireball spell in Witcher 3, hell was unleashed in that scene. And yes, I picked her over Yennefer. Fuck off. My choice, my game.
Yeah, fuck you too for that.
Fuck you 3.
No, fuck you 4.
Fuck you Infinity. What's your
Oh,
point?
Yay, don't become Suicide Squad.
Just go to a room and fuck already. Jesus Christ. Clearly, you have sexual you're really, you just want to fuck each other. Just go fuck each other, all right? Jesus.
Were you
I'm
trying?
not Geralt, man. I don't want to have sex for everything.
All right, but Siri, the Lady of Space and Time, lives up to that title very handily. Because even as a child, she had this insane magical power. And yeah, she could really destroy the world. A lot of characters say that because it's a threat or it's a boasting, blah, blah, blah. No, she could actually be the destroyer of the world. And if you don't play the game right, she does destroy the world.
Yeah.
Or he's trained as the first Witcheress, minus all the mutations and the magic, because they lost all that shit. You would think they would write that down somewhere.
You would think so, but then they figure like, oh my gosh, no, yeah, we just use monsters to make monsters. Like, no wonder you guys don't have any more Witchers left.
Whatever happened to putting a cap on that population?
I didn't write the thing.
I know you did it. But I love her white hair. I love the eyes, that little scar on her eyes. Oh, shows she's a badass. She's also not afraid to just talk shit. Growing up around witches, you learn a thing or two, and not just fighting.
Yep. Good thing she didn't learn any other things.
Oh yeah, I think we could agree that if she did learn those other things, we'd go like, okay, no, fuck this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the big elephant in the room, her relationship with her father. And I'm just like, yeah, this guy's a real piece of shit.
The whole family was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Basically, I think her family dying and her running away was honestly the best thing that ever happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Just now she didn't have to grow up in that toxic household. I mean, I thought my family was bad news, but Jesus H. Christ. Overall, I like them. They're fun. They're entertaining. And I cannot wait. It is confirmed. Witcher fucking 4.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Oh,
Can't get here soon enough.
Well,
Plus, they were great on the Netflix show.
Yes, we had to wait. We had to satisfy that thirst with season 3.
I can't wait.
Alrighty, so my bronze. We mentioned Xenoblade Chronicles. Am I right?
Hmm?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not Pyrrha, Mithra, or Mithra. It's not those guys. It's not those. It's actually one that's honestly underrated in my opinion. I actually like Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know the other females in that game are more underrated, but yeah, Nia, she is underrated.
Literally. I mean, also, like I like cat girls. She is basically a cat girl, and for better in some way, shape, or form in that universe. But it's just her personality. She's headstrong, but she knows when she's like, oh yeah, this is probably not the best time to do this. Plus, her design is actually really unique, and it's actually
straightforward,
pretty attractive. Plus, when you unlock her as a saber, I'm like, wow. Okay. Granted, though, they did it in one of the most weirdest and cringiest way possible. Like Rex saying, like, yes, Nia, I love you. I love everyone. And she's just,
God damn you, Rex.
oh, Rex. Yeah, you're so dumb, but you're cute. Yeah, Rex is one of those protagonists that is just so dense that it's just fun to make fun of. But Xenoblade Chronicles, it is like a very, very developed, well-known franchise. We're supposed to be getting number 3 really soon, from what
I'm
heard
definitely
about.
getting it.
It is going to be really good to see these characters again. Maybe we'll see something new with them. I mean, hell, how long? It's been what, a decade since the last one came out? So yeah, Nia with this I don't know what kind of accent she had. It was
it's Welsh, if I remember.
It was.
Can we just mention how sassy she can be, especially with that wanted poster?
Oh, hugely, and especially when she got all jealous of Mithra and Pithra in the hot springs.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me that's supposed to be me.
Oh, so good. So yeah, Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is my number 3 spot. So, Kevin, you got a silver, my friend?
Fuck you, Brandon. And fuck you, Nate. Kasane Randall. Look, I expected this from Brandon, but you, Nate?
Hey, I just like the other females a bit more.
I'm
Dang.
Plus, Kasane's still kind of new, so.
I'm still disappointed. Anyways, I'll just go real quick with Kasane. First of all, cooler powers than you, okay? I mean, yes, we get it. The protagonist has a sword. That's so cliche. I like swords, but they're cliche. Kasane, though, manipulating mini, blades is awesome, all right? The way she fights is awesome. The way she interacts with the environment, the way she merges her attacks with everyone, like Shiden, like it had an electric effect, like that's awesome. Her blunt nature is hilarious, like especially when she was talking to Yuito, like, what kind of girls do you like? Wait, what? What's your preference? Like, I just love how straightforward she is. Like, he thinks, oh, she likes him? I'm like, no, it's for my sister. I'm like, wow, this girl. I just love how blunt she can be with everyone. And then we get to some of the plot twists. Like, the whole time travel thing is, it's so fucking convoluted. But you know what? I'm down for a crossover with any story to have, like, I guess, their own version of the Illuminati. I don't know. It would be cool, you know? Yeah, overall, you know, Kasane is great. Eric Mendez does a great job voicing her. The game's pretty good. The anime's... it's not...
Yeah, it's average.
It's an anime based on a video game, so you know how it's going to go.
It's not terrible, but yeah, overall, yeah. Kasane Randall, best girl. And I ship her with Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
And Shiki for Yin and Zero. Like, that's also a good pairing, too.
That's true. All right, go ahead, Nate.
Go ahead, Nate.
Well, my last tie for this one,
Okay.
they're both from the same series, and I know you guys may not be fully familiar with this, but I'll just say it anyway. Noelle and Eula from Genshin Impact.
No, you're right. I wouldn't know because I don't play gacha games.
Yeah. I mentioned Genshin Impact before in Anime Antiheroes. I only mentioned D-Luke. And people have been wondering, who is my best girl in Genshin? Well, as it turns out, Noelle and Eula are my best girls. I'll start things off with Noelle, because Noelle is one of the starter characters that you can get in the game. And to sum it up, she's a maid, she works for the Knights of Avonia, she wants to be an actual knight, which is why she's usually that tedious and why she's usually that hardworking. Heck, the point that she went to a mountain, a frozen mountain, for 3 days straight just to help a stranger. And when she came back, she collapsed. I was like, damn, this girl got some serious energy. And it's very fitting for me because she's always getting ready for duty. She's always ready to help out people, which is actually very honorable. And the interactions that she has with like the main player character during like the hang-on events, she can be kind of dense in a way, but my god, she is adorable when she gets flustered. I just love her character. Plus, even though like she may be kind of small in a way, like I'm not saying that she's a lolly, no way. But holy cow, is she strong. And her gameplay is actually very interesting. Like, you can make her a main DPS with all that damage that she can do. You can make her a tank, which is very fitting due to her shield ability. But you can also make her like a healer too. Like, she's pretty well balanced in all three of them. It's actually very rare for a character to pull that off in any game. And it's actually very impressive. Plus, I still can't get over the fact that the voice actor for Rosalina is playing Noelle in Genshin Impact. Yeah, my reaction exactly.
Okay, then.
But enough about Noelle. Let's get to the other Tsundere, or Ice Queen, that revived that archetype for me. Eula Lawrence. Oh my god, when this character was teased, I was a bit intrigued, but then we got the trailers. We got a glimpse of her story. She's part of the Lawrence clan. And the Lawrence clan, they get a bad rep. Which I'm not surprised, considering in the past, they resorted to slavery and freaking abortion and abuse. Pretty messed up. And that hatred towards the Lawrence clan continues today. But what makes this more surprising? Eula, who is one of the members of the Lawrence clan, joins the Knights of Avonius. So not only Eula is getting shunned by the people of Mondstadt due to her name, she's also getting shunned by her family for joining the enemies. And it's sad, because Eula, she's very Eula's cold exterior comes from that. Like the people that usually gives her the cold shoulder, not giving her like anything and all that. It's sad. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of White Schnee and Winter Schnee from Ruby, where both of them came from like a rough family, and both of them have been like being shunned just due to their status. But Eula, over time, she proves that she's a very capable person. And no lie, when you watch that demo trailer of hers, goddamn, she is a really good dancer. And it's amazing. And it really fits well with her fighting style, because even though claymores are meant to be heavy, she's actually quite fast. And that's very rare to see that with a heavy hitter. It's amazing. Plus, I definitely love that tsundere tendencies, where she's just like usually cold, and that whole remark is like, mark my words, vengeance will be mine. The way that she says that in a very strict tone was very impressive. And I definitely love that tsundere tendencies with like the people that people keep shipping her with, Amber. It's just straight up adorable. And I had to give props to the Japanese voice actor, which is ironically both Makoto Nijima and Velvet Crow for the sub. And for the dub, it's freaking Yuffie and Lena voicing her. That's amazing. And this is one of Susie Gun's first roles. Talk about starting off with a bang.
Literally. And then after that was Final Fantasy the remake.
Yeah. That was amazing. So yeah, both Noelle and Eula, two of my favorite characters from a gacha game.
Alrighty. Fair enough.
I need to ask this question all through this entire time. What the fuck is a gacha game?
Basically, it's a game that they put paywalls behind everything.
It's pay to play.
Oh, one of those fucking things.
Yeah,
Yep.
so basically EA loot boxes. That's the core mechanic you unlock to get more stuff.
So the difference is Genshin Impact, it's not as abusive compared to EA. So
Oh yeah. So though EDA, it's your turn for number 2.
Final tie.
oh,
Really?
There's one series we have yet to mention. Okay, there's a lot of series we've yet to mention, but you know what? They're Final Fantasy girls.
Oh.
about time.
Yeah.
I know. And you, Brandon, I know you're gonna hate one of them because it's from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, for fun.
Depends on who it is.
But from Final Fantasy 15, it's Ariana.
Yes.
Ariana, huh?
Ariana Highwind, the fucking dragoon. And from
Every
Final
Highwind.
Fantasy 13, there was really only one other option, so you already did Lightning. It is Fang.
Actually, I tolerate Fan.
Fang.
Yeah, I tolerate her.
All right, we're gonna start with Fang. First of all, that fucking staff. That is a badass weapon. Just the twist and the spikes open up at the end, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, don't fuck with her. Second of all, her summon is Bahamut. Yeah, so yeah, don't fuck with her.
No.
Just don't fuck with her. The design of her clothing, that tribal aesthetic, I love it. The detail. Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's Sid Highwind is the Dragoon class in Final Fantasy VII.
That's awesome.
Dragons are awesome.
Yeah.
That's just a fundamental fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
Ah, crap, I lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot, Nate.
Sorry.
All right, I guess we'll just talk about Ariana. No, because here's the thing: when we first shows up, she kicks your ass.
Yeah.
She straight up kicks your ass because she's on the other side, and you're the freaking prince of different kingdom. And I'm like, okay, you're a bit of a stuck up. Let's see where this goes. But as the game progresses, she kind of warms up. she admits, yeah, you've got potential, and I'm like, okay, you're starting to get up there. I mean, it's definitely more of a character than Sydney, and I love Sydney, but solely there for fan service.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana, both these girls can fight. They're not afraid to speak their minds. They will do anything to get the job done. That's why they're this high.
Alrighty. And yeah, like you said, we finally got a Final Fantasy characters in there.
Or two.
All right, so my number 2 spot. Yanate FU. Come, Cendrillon.
Freaking course.
Yep. Kasumi / Sumire / Violet from Persona 5 Royal. As everybody knows, Makoto is my best girl in Persona 5.
Same here.
But Kasumi almost knocked her off that spot. Because she's playful, because she's outgoing, she's an athlete, she's an acrobat, she's just everything that you would like about a girl like this. Plus, I mean, her view of the Phantom Thieves is actually not one you actually think, oh yeah, someone would actually see it like this. But it's when you actually explore the palace with her and she unlocks Cendrillon. Why was I getting freaking Sailor Moon Magical Girl vibes with her transformation?
Oh my freaking god.
Literally, am I wrong?
Atlas, real clever of you.
But it's just, she looks great. The trench coat matches Joker, but it's also her own style. The unitard, the boots, the gloves, the mask, the rapier. It's so elegant and cool because that's her fighting style. And like Nate said, the twist, how she was living a double life. That, like, I literally dropped my controller when I saw that. Like, that can't be right.
Like, it was one thing for me to be surprised by Marky being the true villain, but it was another thing for that twist.
And just, she wants to live that, she wants to be Kasumi. She doesn't want to live the life as Sumire as, like, blaming herself for her sister's death. And I was like, no, it's not your fault. It was an accident. And just the showtime, it pushed the ship that they had with Joker and Kasumi just so much. And when we got to the ending of Persona 5 Royal, especially when you romanced her, it is heartwarming. It is good. I just love Persona, and Persona 5 is just my favorite one. Kasumi is my second best girl in Persona. I know there's a lot of them, but it still has to go to Makoto and Kasumi, regardless of where we are in Persona 5. That is my number 2, Kasumi and Violet. So, let us go to some honorable mentions, shall we?
I have 0, so have fun.
Bull.
Arezu, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Sitters on Krat, Witcher 3.
Mia, Code Vein.
Kisara, Tales of Arise.
Chun-Li, Street Fighter.
Miranda Lawson, Mass Effect.
Naoto Shirogane, Persona 4.
Kuriha, Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet.
Mira / Pithra, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Aerith Gainsbourg, Boro, Final Fantasy 7.
Larkscene, Kingdom Hearts.
Reign of the Witch, Elden Ring.
Yoimiya Nakanohara, Genshin Impact.
Nyx from Hades.
Naomi Hunter, Metal Gear Solid.
Chloe Frazier, Uncharted series.
Rachel from Ninja Gaiden.
Mitsu Kirijo, Persona 3.
Mitsuru Kirijo, Persona 3. I am not kidding. It was in that order, and I'm like, God damn it.
Grand V, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Jesse Faden, Control.
Jill Valentine, Resident Evil.
Jill Valentine, Resident Evil.
Rinwell, Tales of Arise.
Yuna, Final Fantasy X.
Sugumi Nazar, Scarlet Nexus.
Shion, Tales of Arise.
Lindis, Fire Emblem.
Sindel, Mortal Kombat.
What?
Yo, don't look at me like that.
Kazumi Mishima, Tekken.
Makoto Nyanya, Blaze Blue.
Squirrel Girl. Oh, hey, the better version of Squirrel Girl.
Yes. Especially with those tonfas.
Taki, Soul Calibur.
Vest from The Witcher.
Joanna Dark, Perfect Dark Zero.
Yumi Senran Kagura. Ziliska, Fatal Bullet.
Alrighty. Number ones.
Jeez.
Let's see what we got.
All right. My number one, she has been with you since the entire game. She has taught you everything, and you grew close to her because of, you know, the little conversations you have. I really wish we had an anime spinoff with this girl, because God knows SAO deserves it. Kuroha from SAO Fatal Bullet.
Yo.
Oh.
Yes, Nicholas, I was slightly triggered, but I understood why. All right. Look, the anime was not as good as we wanted it to be. It could have been better. It slowly got bearable over time. This game, though, first time you're into the game, you meet Kuroha. She teaches you how to play the game. She's literally your assistant, okay? And I like it. I like the idea that you're her childhood friend and she's teaching you the ropes. Like that, it's like every day, you know? It's like every day in life. Like you get a new game and you have a friend playing and you want them to learn, you know? And then you find this AI that your character bonds with, and Kuroha is like, oh man, I wish I got it. Oh wait, is that Kirito and Asuna? Holy crap. I just love how she fangirls over them. I'm just like, wow, this girl, I like her. And then throughout the game, she starts helping you out, like getting through missions, like especially when the new floors open up. You can have her in your party, and she's pretty good, you know, good supporter. But what I think is the best part about her is her her art. Like we learn through her interactions that she's kind of self-conscious in real life. Like she's worried about how she stacks up to her older sister, who's way better at her, you know. And we see that she's so insecure, but when we talk to her, she starts feeling better. Like we see her like open up more. We see her bonding with the SAO crew, and it's really nice. And then we get funny missions, like when she wore that invisible suit, and then it turned, she turned visible, and our character could comment like, "I like it," and she's like, "Ah!" I'm just like, "What the fuck? This is hilarious!"
Oh, I can't believe she was tricked into wearing that.
I don't care. It was awesome. It was freaking hilarious. But then, holy crap! When you actually have a date with her, when you actually talk to her about this stuff, and you reassure her. She's happy. She's genuinely happy that you're there with her. She even tells you, like, I'm so glad you were with me, you know? I don't think I could have done it without you. And then, goddamn, when you sleep in the same bed as her, she is just so adorable. She's nervous, like, hey, don't get the wrong idea, okay? I just felt like laying down, all right? I'm just like, can you be any more of a waifu? Like, you already got the looks. Can you just stop? You should stop. You're gonna try too hard. Like, she's just an amazing character, honestly. Better than most characters in an SAO, that's for damn sure. But it's like, then there's the choice in the end of the game where she might die. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to do it. I can't lose her. She's there for you. She's been there. I cannot betray her. And that's why I had to put her number one, because she's been there with you. Okay? She wasn't just there after the tutorial. She was your tutorial. Okay? She was there, and I appreciate that about her. Just wish I want to know what her dub voice would be like. You know, I'd be very curious.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Like, what would be a good dub voice for her?
Maybe Amberly Connors, Jade Saxton, Brittany Kawarkowski.
They might have to get someone from the Aniplex area since they own the dubbing rights for SAO.
That too.
But regardless, that's why Kura has my number one waifu on this list, because she's just that great, man. Also, the side ponytail. All right, goddamn.
Yeah, the side ponytail is a pretty nice touch.
Yeah, see Beth from Total Drama. That's how you rock a side ponytail. Nerd. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, she can rock it better. Weiss can rock it as well. So.
Oh shit.
That is also true.
All right. Go ahead, Nate.
Nate, what is yours, man?
Similar to Kevin's number one, this character's been with the main protagonist since the beginning, and also helped out the character along the way. Kyoko Kirigiri from Danganronpa.
Yo! Okay.
Damn,
I
Brandon.
honestly had Naoto on my list, but then I remember, no. I gotta go with Kyoko. It has to be her. Because when you get into Danganronpa for the first time, you were trapped into this school. Have no way to escape, no contact whatsoever. The only way out is to kill. Everybody was hesitant at first. And right when it looks like the main character Makoto was pinned for the blame, who was there to help him? Kyoko. Kyoko was the one who helped him. And when we first saw Kyoko, she was just that mysterious girl. She's very blunt, she's very straightforward, which is actually a very fitting quality for a detective. But over the course of the games, over the course of the times where you solve different mysteries, solve different cases, figure out who the killer was, you actually got to bond with Kyoko more and more and more. Even though like the game did have like that weird side thing where they just had like the underwear quest, like what the hell?
And it was curious enough to know what Kyoko's color was.
I mean, like at least she has like a very like respectful and like fancy like color, so. But yeah, with like Kyoko, like she doesn't really open up that much, which is actually makes sense when you look at her backstory. She comes from a long line of detectives. And that training that she received, my God, that father of her, that parent of hers is a real piece of shit. Forcing her to do that training, preventing her from going to a funeral. What the hell? That is messed up.
You think her and Weiss will be best friends?
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And yeah, like a lot of like other detectives, Kyoko is very level-headed. She's like one of the few classmates that remains calm throughout the entire game. And I had to admit, when you finally get out, it was really satisfying. And getting to see Kyoko smile one of the few times, it was just amazing. And it was just adorable.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I mentioned how like anime-based video games can be hit or miss. I had to admit the Danganronpa animated series, it was actually well done, and it actually expanded Kyoko's character a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
to the point where she's even more concerned about Makoto more than before. And I actually love that. I actually love how like the video game and the anime version, they had different voice actors. Like the video game voice actor, it's freaking on to Kamaki from Persona 5. That's actually really impressive for range. And the anime version, well, you got the voice of Mina Ashido for that.
Yep.
That's actually really impressive, and both of them did a good job, I have to admit. And yeah, it's similar to what Kevin said about his number one choice, Kyoko, she was with you throughout the beginning. And she'll always be with you at the end if you make the right move in Danganronpa. And that is why I had to put her at number one and why she is one of my all-time favorite detectives.
Absolutely, man. Good choice. So, Nicholas, what is yours, man?
I've been with you from the beginning of the game, but definitely my favorite.
Holy crap, your microphone is going
Yeah,
a little
dude,
wonky
you're
there, man.
They're
static.
staticky now.
Kisara from Tales of Arise.
Yeah!
Oh!
What up, y'all? Whoa.
We brought in Shion, and now we're getting Kisara. Yes.
Don't get me wrong, it was really close between the two of them. Almost a tie if I didn't have. That's how close it is for me. But I just like Kisara a little bit more. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that she donned up in armor like Urza, carries a big ass shield like Nash, or enjoys fury things like all of the above.
You're so staticky, bro. I'm so sorry.
Again, try taking the headphones off. Like maybe that might change the difference, but don't plug it back in.
Try this again.
Try now.
Now,
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
what did I lose?
Basically, you were basically almost at a tie.
Yeah, it was almost at a tie. I just like Kisara a little bit more. I don't know if it's because she's donned up in armor like Urza, carries a big ass shield like Mash, or just enjoys girly things like everybody else. But it's just something about that combination that. I mean, first of all, she's captain of the guards in her realm.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, look, she, like I said, big shield, carries it everywhere like it's nothing. So she's strong. Third, she fishes. Who saw that one coming?
Not me.
Nobody did.
Nobody. Brother.
Oh.
Yeah, her father.
Oh, brother and father. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it still hurts.
That her crying and Dohan Ling going berserk was really painful.
I mean, you want to talk about tear jerker.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, be honest. How many times did you die during that fight?
5
Yeah.
times.
Say.
It's so weird. I never died during that fight.
Oh well, good for you.
Good for you.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, she pushes up against it. She fights the belt for the rest of the game. I don't know if it's those little moments of her, like her trying to teach Leon how to cook, or just the various mothering moments. But I love this girl. She must be protected, and I don't know what it is. But did anybody else get a kind of Kisara Dolahim shipping vibe from them?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, I do ship it. Those two have like very good chemistry.
yeah, she's my number one.
All right. So my number one is my final tie
Oh,
of 2 girls from 2 Tales games.
oh my freaking god!
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Well, we know he's not. We know one of them's not Arise.
No, it is. It's Kisara.
You can't do that. You can't have the same game twice.
Yeah, well, fucking sue me. I don't care.
I will sue you.
It is only one thing I desire. It is revenge upon one man and the taste of blood-soaked flesh. Velvet Crow from Tales of Berseria. My favorite video game heroine and waifu, Velvet Crow.
I think you
Tales of
misspelled.
Berseria.
I think you misspelled waifu goddess.
Yes, because she is this. The first time we see her is what the hell is going on? But then when you actually see what happened before, she was just a normal happy-go-lucky girl. All until her mentor basically just 180 on everybody.
Not just mentor, adopted brother.
And basically what happened to Laphicet as well, and how Velvet gained the demonic arm. I'm just like, and she spent months, years perfecting this arm and just training in this pit. It is just, that alone can make somebody snap. But she persevered through that. And when she meets up with the crew, this is my version of One Piece, because you're sailing on a pirate ship in the Middle Ages, and just this is how I see One Piece should have been. Fight me on that.
I can't fight you on that one because that's a fact.
But also, it's just the subtle moments with Velvet. She has this like motherly figure about her. Especially when she wears a friggin' maid getup and is just sweeping up the floor, and the people walk in and it's like, oh my god, she is the literal, she's a freaking mom.
I love how they thought it was like something sexual going on until they realized, oh, she's just cleaning.
Literally. It wasn't sexual until we got to the freaking hot spring part.
Oh my god.
Does Velvet, you sure? Like what? So you didn't look at anything? No,
I didn't.
I didn't shut my eyes though.
Velvet, how could you? I love that hot spring scene. They just gave the middle finger.
Christina V just made this character so likable and so well loved. And that ending.
Oh my god.
When she basically just wanted to save Laphicet, but basically it just costed her her own life and existence. Why? Why?
She literally sacrificed herself to save the world.
But it's just she being herself. She capped up with a one-liner. Hey, the demon Lord Gluttony is here, so wake the hell up. Just like, yeah.
She embraced that demon.
That's Velvet. That is Velvet. She may dress like a sexual object of like fan service galore, but her heart was in the right place for that. Plus, that opening song is a freaking banger.
Flow, you can't go wrong with Flow.
Literally, so good. Velvet Crow. That is number one. And that has been my comeback video. Top 10 video game waifus 2.0, guys. Woo boy.
Wow. I have to say, the list I made, that's probably one of the best I've made.
Yeah, I feel that this list was definitely, it may have been hard for some people, but this was fun. We had some interesting choices.
And some high choices. Jesus Christ.
So this is my last video for a little bit again, because I'm going to be doing these just very, very few far in between. These guys are still going to do more videos on the second channel. Again, link in the description below. And plus, they're going to be doing something pretty fun next week. go ahead and announce what you guys are doing.
All right, you guys ready for a death battle? Top 10 most wanted death battles, which Brandon's gonna try to join because it's a very fun idea.
Agreed.
Then we're gonna go to the realm of video games with top 10 fighting game characters. Then we're gonna have some laughs with top 10 funniest anime characters. So expect a
And
lot.
after that is probably when I'll probably come back and put more videos on the channel. Because after all that, we're gonna get some salt going with this one because we are doing top 10 bad movies.
Yes, I have a lot.
Oh, we have some words on that one.
Yep.
And then because it's gonna be closer to summer when I join back in and making more videos for the channel. This is something that me and Kevin actually talked about, and we're gonna put people through some pain.
Yes.
The return of the anime bracket.
Yes.
Oh,
But we're gonna shorten it.
We're shortening it because, dear God, the instructions on that thing is freaking like hard to think of. So everyone here gets a chance to basically say what anime should be in here, and we're gonna let the computer randomly generate it themselves.
We do have healer.
Hell no.
Just
You could have
So
paid
guys,
me.
thank you so much for joining us today. Let us know what some of your favorite female waifu video game characters in the comments down below. I'm the Dark Reviewer. We are everyone here in the shadows. We will see you in the next video. Bye guys.